Guys, just a vlog really, just to tell you where I've been for the last 3 weeks. I wasn't taking time out deliberately. It was my father was quite ill, very ill indeed, because he actually passed away on the 20th of November. Yeah, he poor old boy, he had terminal cancer. He'd had a kidney out this time last year. And even then I thought, you know, he's probably not got that long left. But a year down the road, and I had him at the hospital about 3-4 weeks ago, and everything seemed fine. And then he just sort of went downhill. And I decided to go and stay with him for the rest of his life, to be fair. You know, nobody knew how long he was going to live, so... we had managed to get him an hospital bed in the front room, got rid of all the furniture out the front room, got the hospital bed in. I got myself an air bed, so I could sleep in the same room as him, you know, and just keep an eye on him. And so I stayed with him for 7 days, 7 nights. The only time I left him was to go for a shower each morning. Didn't bother that much about eating myself. Just get talking to him and telling him, you know, he could go now. He'd done his time, and it was time for him to venture forth and go to new places that hopefully do exist. I'm not saying they do, but they might do. You know, you've got to weigh on the side of caution, haven't you? Yes, so my dad was very spiritual, and he believed in life after death, and he was a healer. He used to be the president of Spiritualist Church in Barnsley, South Yorkshire. So yeah, I thought I'd just stick this up and let you know I'm okay. I've done a couple of reviews already, which I've got to put up. One of them is for the old FP. Get in there, Mark. Cracking bit of kit, this. I'm vaping 6 licks. I think it's blackcurrant, aniseed and ice. And I tell you what, this is a quality juice. This is really, really nice. And I've single coiled the FP. And it's coming out at 0.23. I don't vape at the high wattage. I mean, I've got it set at 50 watts. And it's just a nice toot, really. Always have the airflow wide open. I'm not bothered if it makes any noise or it's silent. It doesn't bother me in the least, because I'm partially deaf, so I don't hear it. So yeah, I hope to get back up and running shortly. I've got a review of the FP to go up. I've done a build of Steam Crave 30mm tanks, you know, the I can never say this word, aromerizer. Who thought of that? Pricks. Just because they could say it, they thought us, you know, minions. Didn't matter, but we're the ones that buy it. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to say really. This is certainly wicking really, really well. You can see the air bubbles, it's cracking. Do like this tank. Mark actually sent me this to review. Knew the situation I was in, and sent me it out. So, but prior to that, I did mention that my wife had purchased me one for Christmas. So I've now got 2. And they're both stainless steel. Not that I mind. I've got a Vape Naked on there, so it makes it look a bit black, doesn't it, I suppose. Got some more reviews of e-juice to come up from Vaporlights. I'll get that done this week. Just got to sort out the RDAs that I tend to use for them. Get them all lined up so I can just do 4 or 5 at a time. Just have a bladder. Yeah, but that's about it, guys. That was to tell you really what's been going on and why I've not been about so much. But yeah, it's he's gone now. He's cremated last Friday, 30th of November. Quite a good turnout for his funeral as well, actually. Even my brother turned up. So, long story. But yeah, but guys, hopefully you'll tune in to more adventures with Stevie Platts, the Vaping Dragon, in the following year. And I'm still aiming to get 100 subscribers. And it's not just the subscribers, it's the views. I want to get at least 100 people viewing my vlogs, reviews, etc. By the 31st of December. So I've really got to get motoring and get it out there, and if you guys can pass on my name or add people to the group on Facebook, then that hopefully should go over to VapeTube and YouTube. So thanks guys, I'll speak to you all soon.